Hello, good morning, and good evening to those who are joining elsewhere. This is our AI's Global Reach, Transforming Marketing and International Business Strategies in the Digital Age webinar. My name is Denzel Coleman. I work within the student recruitment team at Queen's University London's School of Business and Management. I am joined by my lovely colleagues, that of Dr. Mina Chajvidi, Dr. Arash Valipur, and Dr. Saeed El Aloushi, who will give you a wonderful scope into what the current landscape is relating to marketing and international business, and of course with the advent of AI as well as in general lens. So I won't take too much time because there are a lot to give you and very impressive slides to share with you. So I'll hand over to our first speaker, that being Dr. Mina, if you're ready to go.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you so much, Denzel. So let's start our screen sharing. Okay, great. So first, let's introduce a bit myself. So as the Denzel just introduced, I am Mina Chajvidi. I'm lecturer in marketing and also the co-program director of MSc Marketing program with Arash. So my background of my teaching, so I am teaching AI and big data in marketing. It will be for the next academic year in semester B in the postgraduate level. And also I am teaching to undergraduate international marketing and business to business relationship marketing. So my research background is mostly on artificial intelligence in marketing and also digital marketing and service marketing, big data analysis and consumer behavior. And also I have some publication in this area, so you can see them my Google Scholar for your reference. So let's start with definition of AI. What is artificial intelligence and what is the main role of artificial intelligence in marketing and also in international businesses? So if you want to define artificial intelligence in the broader sense, we can say that is intelligence exhibited by machines, particularly computer system. So AI simply defined is the science of making machines that can think like humans. So it can do the things that, like humans, considered smart. So AI technology can process large amount of data in a way. For example, we have a big data. So how is just AI dealing with some amount of huge data in ways unlike humans? So the goal of the AI to be able to do things such forecasting the patterns or recognize the patterns or to make decisions and judge like human. So the emergence of artificial intelligence, or which is called AI, has transformed global business, aiding operational efficiency and innovation. So it applied machine learning and big data analytics for driving, forecasting the market trends or strategic decision making. Specifically in the area of digital revolutions, AI technologies have become essential tools for enhancing operational efficiency or decision-making or innovation globally. So artificial intelligence has been considered as a computer system that conducts this operation like human being. So using AI in business is also very critical, especially in the new modern business era. Which helps businesses to improve productivity, to competitiveness and decision making, especially in the context of multinational enterprises. So there are many research recently in area of the artificial intelligence impact of the AI on businesses, on marketing. So if we just look at the different outcomes of the research recently, so AI integration significantly empowered businesses in navigating, the global environments by facilitating advanced forecasting analytics or task automations or leveraging data-driven insights. So based on McKinsey report, there will be additional $13 trillion in global economic activity by 2030 as a result of AI use. So it is a huge number and huge revelations in the, the business era. Therefore, adoption AI in the company operations and businesses can result in significant economic giants and performance. So it is very essential for companies at the moment to be equipping themselves for AI and the use of the AI in the marketing and international businesses. So if we also look at some statistics to see that how AI can affect it nowadays and what is the forecasting the use of AI in the future. So the first, actually the figure from the left side, it shows that how the labor of technology expenditures by size, which is just forecasting between 2020 by 2040 based on the size of the enterprises in small, medium, and large. So as you see that how the use of AI by market size and also the company size is just very growing, has the very the growing trends by 2040, and it's like a very huge, the growing trend specifically in the size of the companies. And also in the AI market in the UK, based on the reports, is accounted for a 24.8% revenue share of Europe in 2023. So the UK's rapid digitalization in terms of the AI are in the different industries and different sectors, for example, like banking, insurance, healthcare, business service, etc. And also, if we just look at the figures and statistics, how global artificial intelligence market is happening in the different sectors and what is the forecasting to use the AI in different industries. So you can see that from 2020 and 2030, how AI just going to be use in the different sector, for example, like a service. By 2030, it just forecasted like is a huge number of the use of the AI will be in the service sector and also in the software and hardware. So based on the forecasting, 36.6% of the global market will be by AI. And also you can see that about the use of the global generative AI in e-commerce and the bottom figures, and which just shows that the market size was valued at 624.51 million US dollar in 2022, which is expected to reach around 2,530.89 million US dollar by 2032. So it's a huge number. So it just shows the growth at like 15.2% during the forecasting period from 2023 to 2032. So it shows that importance of the using of the artificial intelligence in the businesses. Let's have another case study, which it can be like more visualized for you to know that how the companies they are using the artificial intelligence. One of them is Amazon. So I'm sure that most of you don't know the Amazon. You have at least experience to purchase some, the products from Amazon or looking or searching some, the products. So how the Amazon is using artificial intelligence, which is by personalized product recommendations. So Amazon applied AI algorithms to personalize user experience, recommended products or optimize marketing strategies on its e-commerce platform. So as you see on the screen, how a different products is just having some product recommendation, rating, etc. So Amazon recommendation system analyze user behavior, like a purchase history, browsing patterns, to deliver personalized product recommendation across its website or email campaign or targeted advertisements. So by leveraging AI for personalized recommendation, Amazon has seen a significant increase in conversation rate and customer engagement. So the AI algorithms continuously learn and adapt by consumer behavior and leading to high customer satisfaction and repeat purchase. So this AI implementation has not only enhanced the shopping experience for individual customers, but also driven overall sales growth for the businesses and also for customer loyalty for Amazon. So the AI allows Amazon to turn passive online store into the active sales channel, and is also forecasting that Amazon, by using this personal product recommendation, by applying the AI algorithms, so 35% increase in the purchase of Amazon. So it's like the huge number for a businesses. And also another one, how the Amazon is just using the artificial intelligence algorithms is like Amazon Go. So maybe you seen that these shops in the different streets in the UK, and also you have like experience. So how they're using AI to transform the retail experience. It was the great revolution in the retail market, just walk out. So let's just watch this short video to know that how AI just makes the businesses easier and also convenience for the customers, and how it's like a big revolution for the companies to forecasting their customers, the patterns, and also increasing the purchase patterns and behavior for the customers.
4 years ago, we started to wonder, what would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go? What if we could weave the most advanced machine learning, computer vision, and AI into the very fabric of a store so you never have to wait in line? No lines, no checkouts, no registers. Welcome to Amazon Go. Use the Amazon Go app to enter. Then put away your phone and start shopping. It's really that simple. Take whatever you like. Anything you pick up is automatically added to your virtual cart. If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart automatically. So, how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology. Once you've got everything you want, you can just go. When you leave, our Just Walk Out technology adds up your virtual cart and charges your Amazon account. Your receipt is sent straight to the app, and you can keep going. Amazon Go. No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
Okay, as you see how the AI just makes the lives easier for everyone. And also another good example is for Airbnb. So Airbnb is, as you know, that is like a multinational corporations. So the faced language barriers and the need for efficient customer support across different regions and languages are expanded globally. So implemented AI-empowered language translation and customer support automation system was a great steps in Airbnb. So the main aim of the Airbnb to just apply these AI algorithms to their system, it was to facilitate communication with customer worldwide. So this system used, a natural languages processing algorithm to translate customer inquiries, providing automated responses and route queries to the appropriate support agents. So what was the outcome of applying these AI algorithms to the Airbnb, the system? So it was that with the AI-driven language translation automation, Airbnb achieved faster responses time, which has improved accuracy in customer communication and also the reduced support cost. So, and also the customers from diverse, linguistic backgrounds from across the world just receive timely and relevant assistance, which leading to higher satisfaction level and also retention rate. So with applying this AI technology within the Airbnb company, so Airbnb, it was a global operation presence and expanded its reach into a new markets, and also strengthens its reputation for excellent customer service on the global scale. So how the customers are willing to book, or also to look at the Airbnb for the future booking system. So if you just also to look at the future trends of the AI in businesses, so AI adoption is expected to witness significant growth in 2024. So based on McKinsey reports and the service they have done, at 40% of respondents have confirmed that their organization will make a big investment in AI. So overall, due to ever-increasing advance in generative AI. And also this surge in adoption is reflected in increasing AI market size, of which we have just reviewed it, how the AI just makes the differences in increasing the market size, which also they will reach almost $2 trillion by 2030. So it's like the huge, the number. And also, if we just look at some statistics, also how the companies, they are using artificial intelligence, and what is the future trends in the AI in the market, and also in the businesses. So we can say that AI's rapid evolution and potential to shape the future of the businesses are quickly revolutionizing various industries across the globe. So based on a survey published on Forbes Advisor, the most common artificial intelligence use cases in businesses include customer service, or cyber security, or the fraud management, or CRM, and digital personal assistant, and the other things. Therefore, AI statistics that showcase the impact of AI technology on businesses, the economy, or daily life. If you just look at some statistics, so it says that 97% of business owners believe ChatGPT will positively impact their businesses with significant application in multilingual content creation, or website content advertisement or development. And over 60% of business owners see AI to enhance customer relationships. And more than 60% of business owners recognize AI potential to boost productivity. So it is really the great statistics for the companies who are just using the AI. And also, the service forecasted that AI market size is expected to reach $407 million by 2027. And also, AI will have estimated 21% net increase on the United States GDP by 2030, so showcasing its impact on the economic growth. So these are a very great numbers that, for example, 64% of businesses expect AI to increase productivity. So these demonstrating for growing confidence in AI's potential to transform business operations. So as you see that, what we just reviewed in the first part, we just look at the importance of the AI, or artificial intelligence, in businesses, and how it makes the big revolution in the business, in the markets, and also even for international businesses. So in the next stage, I am hand over to the rest of the presentation to my colleague, Said, to continue with the more exciting examples for use of the AI. So let me just stop my sharing. So the floor is yours, Said.
Thank you very much, Mina. I am glad to be here. While I'm sharing my screen, I'd like to post a question for everyone on the floor. Have you ever stopped to think about the first ever Google search you have made? What are the words you have typed in your first ever Google search? Probably none of us would remember that because it has been long time ago. That's one. And number two, because Google search is now the norm. We use it on daily basis. The key question now is, would AI become the norm very soon? It's still an open question. We don't have the answer yet, but what we are sure about is that AI is transforming the marketing and business strategies sub-discipline, among many other sub-disciplines as well. Mina, just to confirm, can you see my screen? Lovely, I can read.
Yes, yes.
Cool. My name is Said Al-Houshi. I'm a lecturer in marketing. I'm also the program director of the International Marketing and Business Strategies, MSc. I have been in academia for the last 10 years. My main areas of teaching are revolves around strategic marketing, sustainability marketing, ethics, and CSR. As a researcher, I'm also fascinated about the same area, as well as how technology could enhance customers' experience. Before joining academia, I also worked in the industry. I have been in the service sector, and at this stage, I'm also consulting for both businesses and NGOs. I promise to make this very short. I'll be sharing with you 3 takeaways related to the future of AI in the area of international marketing. What are the skills needed in this area as we understand it as educators? And how do business schools are preparing the future leaders? So before doing that, I'd like to know actually, and that's a data collection as well. I'd like to know which of the following AI tools you are using. If you click the link or just scan the code and give it a shot. It's a very simple, short question, click of a button. You can click the link. Which of the following AI tools do you use? Or just scan the code.
Said, is it possible to put the link on the chat box because it's impossible to click on the link?
The code is not working.
Sorry, I have to, my phone is not with me.
Okay, good. Let's go to the chat. And post it. Does anyone manage to scan the code just to make sure it is working? Have you received it, Mina? Cool. Thank you, Stefan. Denzel, thank you for confirming.
Yes.
Yeah, QR code works for me as well.
Lovely. So let's see, what do you use, guys? Okay. Oh, lovely. ChatGPT comes first. We don't have so significant numbers, but ChatGPT comes first, only one of Gemini. Gemini is really good, so I encourage it for everyone. Copilot now and others. The key idea here is that most of us in this small room today are using it. The same as businesses as well. And I want to refer back to the idea shared by Mina when more than 600 business owners are asked, do you use artificial intelligence? They do use it, as we do. And the key pattern I'd like to emphasize here is, look here, customer service, 56%, which is marketing. And here, customer relationship management, 46% of business owners use it. Artificial intelligence for CRM, which is again marketing. Content production, your posts, your website content, product recommendations, which is again very important elements of marketing, and 24% for audience segmentation, which you can also call market or customer segmentation. So the key pattern here that we can see actually fits in well with the data we have, that marketing across all the different functions we have, accounting, supply chain, finance, and so on, marketing is one of the areas where AI is actually making a revolution in how we practice this. And the key question now, if it is used by business owners, what are the top needed skills for the future generation of leaders? Number one in 2024 is, of course, AI literacy and digital skills. So business owners are welcoming graduates and students and people. They will be hiring people who understand AI tools, who understand how to leverage those tools to improve their performance and the overall performance of the company. And of course, communication skills. And again, that's another very important element of marketing. As we say, the textbook definition of marketing is to create, communicate, and deliver value. So communication is a very important element. And even when we use ChatGPT, 5 of you said that they are using ChatGPT. What do we do when we ChatGPT? We are actually communicating. So communication skills is another very important set of skills, as well as sustainability and green skills. Could AI help us to address the big problems we are facing, social problems, inequality, environmental issues, climate change, overconsumption? So many companies nowadays are under pressure from the consumers, from the government, from the competition to work on their environmental and social performance. Data skills. Are you able to collect data, to develop the instruments needed to collect data, to ask the right questions? Are you able to analyze these data, interpret the data, derive insights from the data, and make informed decisions for your business? If you can do that, then that's a really important skill that business owners are looking for. Last but not least is critical thinking and problem solving. Imagine you have all those data tools, communication skills, the sustainability knowledge, and you have the capability to think critically and provide solutions to the economic, social, and environmental problems that not only the business is facing, but the entire planet. Then by all means, you would have an advantage. Speaking about skills, someone might say, why do we need all those set of skills? Where are the traditional skills went? And we are changing because, as I usually say, big data is getting bigger. We have data everywhere. And adding to the numbers highlighted by Dr. Mina in the first few moments of the session, in 2021, the global big data market reached over $240 billion. In 2029, which seems like a couple of weeks from now, given how fast things are moving, we are expecting this market to reach over $650 billion. Who is contributing to this big data? Why big data is getting bigger? Actually, me, you, everyone in this room is contributing to this idea of big data, for example, through social media. I don't know if you ever heard about this nice handy tool that's known as Talkwalker. Talkwalker provide some free features that you can use right away. Let me demonstrate some of them to you and how companies and marketing people can leverage AI tools and use it. So you can put here anything that comes to your mind, any word, any brand name. I'll put Dyson, for example, which is a British inventor. And with a click of a button, I can see what's happened on social media or different social media platforms over the last week, starting from the 11th of May until today. How many people talked about Dyson online on the different social media platforms? And I can tell, for example, there is more than 25,000 moments in which Dyson has been mentioned in one way or another. AI tools help us to leverage this idea of sentiment analysis. So if I'm working for Dyson, I know that 24%, you can see it here, of this content is positive. So people are talking positively about Dyson. Yet 14.3% are negative. Where are the negativity coming from? And then you move to the next level of digging a little bit deeper in the data to see what are the different hashtags, what is going on. The tools provide you with so many elements to look at the data. You can look by country, for example, and speaking about international marketing, it's a very important element here to see where are you focusing. So if I focus on Europe, for example, I can see what are the main hashtags here. And the first thing that comes to my mind is, oh, Dyson and AirPods. What is the link? What's happening? Why there is a lot of Russian over there? I don't speak Russian personally, but I would be interested to see what is going on. Then you can move on to marketing, or as we call it, the audience segmentation. You might be interested to know who's talking about you actually. And surprisingly, 100% of people talk about Dyson over the last week is he or him, or defined as he or him. We can know that most of those people are between 25 and 34 years old, and we can look at all their interests. And it doesn't stop here. We can take an international look to see where is this coming from and who is dominating the conversation. That's a very simple example that you can even try at home to see how companies are leveraging data that me and you are creating on daily basis through our posts on social media, for example. If this is happening, what are the key skills that we might be looking for? We need people who are able to, number one, understand those data analysis tools and techniques. It's not only understanding, you should be also able to develop insights from cross-cultural paradigms, since we talk about international marketing context, and overall, you should be able to develop and advance your qualitative and quantitative research tools. How do business schools are preparing the future leaders? How do QMUL and School of Business and Management are preparing future leaders? You can easily find that in our website, but to give you some examples, we have recently introduced new modules and programs that speaks directly to this. As an example, the business digital analytics, where we unfold this idea of big data and data analytics. The digital marketing, which is an important module we are introducing to our students, and it is one of the most growing areas in marketing, influenced by AI. Another module introduced by our colleagues, Dr. Mina, who was talking to you, and Dr. Arash, who will be following me in a couple of minutes, is about AI and big data in marketing. How can you develop this digital literacy and AI literacy that businesses are looking for? Since we are contributing to this, since companies are using our data and we are part of this big data, another key takeaway that I'd like to share with you today, which is very important to me personally, is the idea of responsible AI. Dr. Mina highlighted that AI is amazing. It can enhance a lot of things. It can make our life easier, but at what cost? Those are the questions that we need to keep asking ourselves. Speaking from a marketing perspective, a recent survey said only 35% of the global consumers trust AI technology implemented by organizations. Think about it carefully. 35% only trust AI? What about the opportunity? 77% of global consumers would expect organizations to be held accountable for their use and misuse of AI. And they are asking some interesting questions. Can AI help us to tackle the big problems we are facing? Can we tackle climate change using AI tools? Can we tackle problems like overconsumption? Yes, buying products becomes easier, but can we buy more wisely using AI tools? A lot of open questions that we try to share with our students and think about as well. And actually, I personally believe that marketers have a big role to play in this domain. If consumers has an issue of trust, then we have, as marketing people, the capabilities, the competencies to build trust in AI tools. But not only trust based on, okay, let's use it, let's accept it, but trust from the beginning. How can we ensure that those tools are accurate, they are reliable, they are fair? If those tools are used to recruit people, for example, how can we ensure that they are always working for our benefits? A key role played by marketing people can be encapsulated in the idea of communication. As I said before, AI is used in communication, which is an integral component of marketing. How can we ensure transparent communications? How can we build a set of responsible AI principles and ethics that businesses should consider, and at the same time, they are integrated as part of their value system? All those discussions have been recently introduced in our new programs and modules, such as a module that I personally lead here at QMUL, which is Sustainability, Marketing, Ethics, and CSR, where we ask all those questions and talk about all the channels of communication that we expect businesses to do from a consumer perspective, and we train our students to be part of this journey as future leaders. Just to give you a grasp that our students are not only in the classroom, recently we have introduced an intervention in 2 of our programs, International Marketing and Consumer Psychology, as well as International Marketing and Business Strategies, where our students are actually working as consultants while they are studying with us. They are consulting for small and medium-sized companies, such as NetToken, which is very much connected to the use of AI and cybersecurity. Our students also work for consultancy firms trying to apply their marketing knowledge and competencies and see how AI is growing in the real world and how they can leverage those tools and learn those tools while they are studying with us. The last lesson, and my favorite one that I've learned and I'd like to share it with you today, is that AI is not a race, it is a journey. If you keep focused on the numbers, you'd realize, oh my God, 64% of business owners believe that AI would improve customer relationships. 46% use it for internal communication. I can continue adding numbers and percentages that keep growing and increasing. Yet, from an educational perspective, we try to ask the key question of how can we first analyze and identify the right AI opportunities for a business? How can we integrate? And those are the questions that international marketing and business strategies people are thinking about right now. How can we develop a strategic focus that leverage the strengths of our business and at the same time grow and exploit the AI opportunities? We try, and in my opinion, business schools have a big role to play here by connecting students, future students as well as future leaders, to the real world. For example, this could happen through business simulations, which is built on data, allowing students to mirror real-world market dynamics and allowing them to make decisions while they are studying and seeing the consequences of their decisions. If I invest in AI, would that work or no? So being in a business simulation to see how this works is a very important element. It also allows you to experiment with the different strategies and see how your tactics could work. And that's exactly what we do in our range of marketing programs at School of Business and Management at Queen Mary. I leave you here with only 2 examples of our program, one in international marketing and business strategies, and the other in general marketing MSc. So to summarize, what are the key takeaways? Number 1, AI is here. And I hope you would remember your first AI chat when it becomes the norm. more importantly, how you can be prepared, what are the skills that we need, and what role each one of us has to play. A lot of questions, and I'm pretty sure we will receive a lot of questions from your side as well. Now I hand it over to my colleague, Dr. Arash, to continue adding more applications of AI.
Thank you very much, Said and Mina. Thank you for your very interesting presentations. I personally always learn from you. So let me share my screen. Okay, do you see my screen? Okay, great. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. My name is Arash. And I'm a lecturer in marketing. I'm also the co-program director of MSc Marketing program with Mina. In terms of teaching, I teach one module to postgraduate student, Introduction to Marketing Theory and Concepts, and one to undergrad students, Introduction to Marketing and Communications. I also supervise several postgrad and undergrad students, and also deliver the business games module, which is basically a simulation. I am also interested, my research interests are basically services marketing and front-end employees, and also the application of psychology in marketing and occupational health. B2B marketing and professional services are also my research interests. Okay, so I know that Mina has already provided the definition of AI, but I would like to take a look at the definition of AI from a different perspective. So AI refers to simulation of human intelligence processes, including learning, reasoning, and self-correction. So AI can learn, we give data, we give rules, and AI can learn, and machine learning, and it can also reason. So it's not just computation. It can reason, it can provide arguments and conclude something, and also self-correction. So that's a very basic and simplified definition of AI. AI in marketing. So because I would like to focus on the some cases and applications of AI in marketing. So AI, first of all, obviously, as you know, is transforming everything in terms of marketing. It helps us to personalize the offering. It helps us to make informed decisions, data-driven decision-making, automating tasks, and etc. So it gives company a better understanding of customers, about their needs, about their behaviors, about their preferences, and also it can assist companies to offer personalized and customized product and services. In terms of content creation, I will show you a few examples later. So this is also interesting to show us how big it is. So how long it took for social media giants to reach 1 million users. So for Netflix, it took more than 3 years. For Facebook, it took 10 months to reach 1 million users. For ChatGPT, it took only 5 days. So we can imagine, the speed of growth, how fast it is growing. Only 5 days to reach 1 million users. This is massive. Another slide that I would like to show you is the NVIDIA stock price. Does anyone know what NVIDIA do? And any idea what they do, what they offer? Or does anyone know why this growth? No? Okay. That's fine. So NVIDIA actually produces many things. The first one is GPUs, graphics processing units, data center services. It means those companies who are working on AI, they need the hardware that are produced by NVIDIA. So companies working on AI are using NVIDIA's products. So that's why this growth happened. So this point is when almost, ChatGPT was introduced to the market. It was in December 2022, right? And after that, you can see it increased significantly. So if you purchase some stock from NVIDIA, probably you could make some money. And at the moment, it's more than 900. So it shows that how good they are doing, and also the growth of the industry and the impact of AI on other industries. So if AI is the gold, NVIDIA is the spade. So that's why they are growing, and it shows us the importance of AI and the growth of AI that is impacting everything. Some applications of AI in marketing. So these are the things that we cover. I mean, in terms of concept, at least we cover during our program. So in terms of, for example, customer segmentation, AI can help us to make more efficient segments. It helps us to have a better understanding of the segment and, create more efficient and more meaningful segment for the market. Obviously, it helps companies to target and position themselves in the market better. Next, predictive analytics. So think about big data. Think about, for example, Walmart in the US or Tesco in the UK. They have a lot of data, and those data can help them to predict sales, to predict customer behavior, identifying potential churn, and etc. Personalization, obviously, I think Mina just explained how Amazon is using this specific characteristic of AI to help them to personalize the offering to the customers. Chatbot and virtual assistant. So imagine that, restaurants, medical clinics, and etc. They use a chatbot or virtual assistant. So you can talk to them. You can talk in your own language. You don't need to talk, for example, in English or other languages. It helps companies to decrease the cost and also increase customer satisfaction. Content generation, I will talk about it in the next slides. It helps, companies to create content with less human resources and also with better efficiency, and etc. So there are so many applications. So I'm going to show you Sora, which is a platform that was developed by OpenAI, the developer of ChatGPT. This platform is, I think it's not public at the moment, but I think they will release it in probably this summer. I don't exactly know. So it's basically a text to video platform. So you give a text and you will get a video. So imagine how it will impact the advertising industry, how it will impact on the cinema industry. So you just need to write a text, to write a prompt, and then you will get a video. So let's take a look at some examples. So all the images that you are going to see are generated by AI. So you don't even need a graphic designer. You can see the details. This is massive. So let me just. This one is also interesting. So it's a very probably longer prompt. So a drone view of waves, blah, 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 blah. And then you will see. So you don't need a drone. You don't need a cameraman. You don't need, so you just need to write a prompt. So this is amazing. So you can see the capacity it has for advertising, for content creation, for blogging, vlogging, and etc. All right. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. All right. I have created a rap song. So let me just stop this. Oops. I have created a rap song. Honestly, I have zero knowledge in rap. Okay, I have listened to Eminem, 50 Cent years ago, but I have zero knowledge in writing songs, especially rap songs. So I asked ChatGPT to just write a text for me for rapping, and the topic was AI in marketing, and I gave that text to another platform to create a rap song. I'm gonna play, and I did all the things in 1 minute with zero knowledge.
Future, let me break it down. AI in marketing, the new king with the crown. From data to decisions, it's making all the calls, predicting what you want before you even hit the malls. AI algorithms, they got the precision, targeting the audience, no more guessing missions. Personalize the ads like a tailor to a suit. Engage the clientele, keeping it absolute. AI in the game, it's the marketing wave, transforming every brand. It's the new crave. From insights to actions, it's never misbehaving. For the international stage, it's the future we're engraving. So here's to the future where AI reigns supreme. In the world of marketing, it's the ultimate dream. Stay ahead of the curve, let the data drive. With AI in the mix, your business will thrive.
Okay, so that was just in 1 minute. So you can see, you know, the capacity, the platform that it gives you and other companies to create content, to, you know, as I said, I have zero knowledge in rap song and even, you know, writing and composing music. But anyway, AI helped me to probably release my first rap album in the future. All right. Another thing that I would like to say is ChatGPT 4.0. I think it was released 4 days ago. You know, the video is a little bit long, but I'm going to just focus on the live translation. So these two colleagues are talking to each other. So one of them talks Italian, one of them talks English, and ChatGPT works as a live translator. And again, you can, from a marketing perspective, think about tourism industry, how it will impact tourism industry. Mina already mentioned a case about Airbnb. So think about the capacity it gives you and it gives companies. So let me just skip to this part. Okay.
Do it. Hey, ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going?
I'm doing great. So I would like you to function as a translator. I have a friend here who only speaks Italian, and I only speak English. And every time you hear English, I want you to translate it to Italian. And if you hear Italian, I want you to translate it back to English. Is that good?
Perfetto.
Mark, io mi chiedo, se le balene potessero parlare, cosa ci direbbero?
Mike, she wonders if whales could talk, what would they tell us?
They might ask, how do we solve linear equations?
Potrebbero chiederci come risolviamo le equazioni lineari.
Sicuramente sì.
Certainly, yes.
Great. It looks like it works.
So yeah, so the live translation, again, about tourism industry, about customer service. So you don't need to talk, for example, in your non-native language. So it will impact massively on how businesses will work in terms of marketing, and it will increase significantly customer satisfaction. The last example that I would like to say is AI influencers in the case of Makila, Lil Makila. So Makila is a robot, is a character that was created by a team. So she's not real. She has a page on Instagram with more than 2.5 million followers, which is massive. You can see she literally has a life. She literally has a story. She even has a high school boyfriend. So there is a story. Again, from marketing perspective, think about capacity. She can be in Tokyo this morning, and then she can be in New York in the afternoon. and think about the capacity she has for promoting products, for advertising. And so apart from the Instagram page, she also has a YouTube page, a YouTube channel, but she's more active on Instagram. So let's watch a short part of the video on YouTube.
On this week's episode of My Life is in Shambles, Sci-Fi Edition, I'm bringing you the top 10 moments from 2021 as chosen by a robot. Me, I'm the robot. So this year I turned 19. For the 6th time to be exact. Yes, I'm a robot, and no, I don't age, so birthdays are always kind of whatever. So for my birthday, my team at Bread gifted me a USB drive necklace loaded with all of my program memories. The keyword there is programmed. It literally changed my entire life. Have you ever been presented a USB necklace containing all of your past memories on it? That's right, my baby photo, high school boyfriend, my emo phase, they were all fake, just part of my code. Everything's weird, but around here, we call that normal. Also on that USB drive, a mysterious upgrade to my programming. The last time I got an upgrade, my whole face changed, so naturally I was so effing scared to install it. This time when I upgraded my programming, I got powers? Not in a magic kind of way, but I can control electricity. Well,
okay, so you got the idea. So if a completely fake, not fake, I would say, a robot programmed by a team, and they just give a life to that character. And so in terms of marketing, in terms of promoting things and offering services, it works perfect. It works perfectly. So I would like to finish my presentation with a quote by Claude Lévi-Strauss, a French philosopher. So he says, the wise man or woman doesn't give the right answers. He or she poses the right questions. I would like to change it a little bit to say the wise man or woman doesn't give the right answers. He or she poses right prompts to AI. So the winner in the future is the person who asks the right questions from AI. So I personally say prompt writing should be our daily practice. We have to embrace AI. We have to practice working with AI just to prepare ourselves for the future. So that was my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. And yeah, thank you. Hand over to Denzel.
Thank you all for this very fascinating presentation from all of you. I'm still reeling from the rapping from singer-songwriter Arash. I mean, who knew that could happen? So what we'll transition now to is a small section for Q&A for what we've heard today. Again, live permission been given, and so very natural if you have questions. Equally, I'm here to support questions if you have about the university at large, or whether it be about student life or applications, deadlines, and just general questions. So you have access to both the Q&A section and the chat section if you want to use, and you can pop your questions there. Equally, you're very welcome to come on a microphone and ask questions directly as well. So the floor is yours all now. Well, wait, I actually have a few questions of my own, just to generally field. So for me, Arash and Saeed, and maybe Montana as well, I'd like to hear, just from the student perspective, what would your comment be for students who don't necessarily have a background within marketing or business if they were considering pursuing your programs? Do you think that'd be possible for them?
Oh, thank you, Denzel. That's a really good question. We regularly receive this question. I don't have a specific background in marketing. How would the modules look like, and so on? And our take is that we are taking our students from the very early beginning. So if you look at how our old programs are organized, you would realize that one common module is Introduction to Marketing Management. And the word introduction here really has a meaning. We are introducing you to the key concepts. Not only about the introduction to marketing, even if we talk about advanced module like strategic marketing, which usually comes in the second semester, you have already built the knowledge you need. We are very careful also while designing our modules. We make sure that they are working and building on each other's. I look at Arash and Mina now, and when they have developed their brand new module on AI, and big data in marketing, they positioned it as a semester 2 module, making sure that our students have developed the needed set of skills and the needed set of concepts and tools so they can use and leverage while building and improving their digital skills. I hope this answers your question.
Absolutely. Thank you. So for those who maybe were wondering that, the answer is yes, you can definitely do the program regardless of your background. We do have a question, actually, a very understandable question in the chat. Essentially, what can be expected as potential job prospects within the field of AI marketing, knowing that, you know, career paths will be shifting, taking this into account. So what are the predictive like roles or just the general career field at large now looking like? If maybe Mina want to speak to that, possibly.
Yeah, actually, I can't see the questions in the chat, you know, the chats. Actually, the future of the AI jobs is very promising, and there are many opportunities in the job market for the students who are just knowing the knowledge of AI or big data. So there are quite good job markets. For example, they have like a data science, like you know, AI in like data analysis, or even house artificial intelligence applications in the marketing. So there are very good the job markets I can see in the, you know, the job market even for the future. As I just mentioned, that now based on all the statistics and the forecasting, all the AI, you know, applications and also the AI applied by businesses, they are very growing. And which is just mentioned that more than 60% of the businesses, they will have the AI in their businesses by 2030. So it seems that there are many job opportunities for the people, even for students. They have knowledge of AI and they can just be hired by the companies in a specific area. So my recommendation for students, first of all, they just equip themselves with this, because if they are very interested in terms of you know, the AI or big data analysis, they have like a knowledge by doing you know, their educations, and also they gain more you know, practical, and also the knowledge not only from education parts, also they can read many articles. They have the new trends, the new, you know, technologies they're introducing, so they will help them to be the more prepared for the job market. So but overall, I can say that the AI job market is very promising.
Thank you, Mina. And that actually swiftly transitions to the actual question before the job market, is AI in the classroom. So we have a question in the Q&A section, essentially on like, what is the, in your opinion as academics, current stance and how students would utilize AI to complete projects or questionnaires during the course studies at a university? So how do we typically, what's the current discussion looking at AI in the classroom essentially?
So you mean that then, so how the AI can be used applications or applied in courses?
So for students completing like projects or coursework, knowing that there's many AI that support with that very nature, I'm sure there've been large conversations, you know, at university that have explored what that means for evaluating and assessing student comprehension. So maybe you can speak to some of the conversations held in response to that.
So can I answer, or Arash or Said, who just want to join?
Please go ahead.
Okay. So actually, the modules, they are just designed to equip the students, you know, to the good knowledge of applied AI. So we have a range of the modules, I'd like to also the site mentions. So the application of the AI in the courses and the modules is just equip the student to know that how the AI technologies can be applied in terms of the real business life. And there are, I know that the many tools the students also, they are very familiar, like the ChatGPT or anything, even for they just using in their assessment or anything. So however, they are like the bad or the positive side of those things. However, For example, one of the module we introduced by Arash for the program MSc Marketing is AI and Big Data in Marketing. So the more focus on that is just based on marketing lens, we are just looking at how artificial intelligence, big data will be applied in the businesses, but based on the marketing lens. And we will have the quite good guest speakers from industry and also practitioners, which just help the student to know that how they will be equip themselves or prepare them for a job market, and what is the new trends them, how they can using those AI applications in the job market. So this is the main aim in SPM, to equip our students to have a more knowledge about AI, and they can apply them in the real job markets. And even there are maybe some internship opportunities for the students. Maybe they can just not maybe they're offered by SPM, but they can just also look at some of those internship to get more and more knowledge from the AI side. This is from my side, but maybe the other colleague is also to add more on your questions as well.
Thank you, Mina. I think this is a comprehensive answer. Denzel, I generally see three mindsets when it comes to AI and in the classroom. One mindset is, okay, let's deny that this exists, so the defensive approach. The other one is the panic, as I call it. Oh my God, this is going to replace us in the future. It's going to take our jobs. And what I believe SPM is trying to build now is something in the middle. Let's build a positive attitude toward this tool. So we will not panic, and we will not take a defensive approach. We will try to educate and train both ourselves as educators, as well as our students. Why are we doing that? As we all said during our presentations, that AI literacy and digital literacy is one key skill. It's the number one needed in the market. If that is the case, this would explain why, as you said, Denzel, it is a key part of our conversations nowadays. Back to you.
Actually, I just mentioned something regarding this one. I just add, for example, I just want to mention about my modules. So for my module, the student, they are not allowed to use the ChatGPT or any AI software. Why? Because the nature of the coursework or the modules is like that. The students should be based on their own critical thinking. They should develop something. So they are just only allowed to use AI software for, just for maybe the proofreading for some part of them, or the getting some idea. So especially depends how we can use the AI software or any other applications. So because of that, I just want to highlight this one. So some students, they thought that, okay, if they just use those AI software, they can produce the very excellent work. But to be honest, when we are just marking or we're just reviewing the student, it is not something like that. It is very obvious. It is not based on the human ability to create those things. AI is good. It's just very helpful in most cases. Just for example, give you some idea, just help you, for example, to polish some parts. That's great, but not just rely on those software for producing the knowledge for you. Definitely, still we need the human creativity for even apply the AI application in businesses. So don't confuse about those things. I just want to say, students, don't think that just only using AI software you will be the perfect for a job market or even for your assignments. It is not like that. So it is important that how you are using efficiency those AI applications in your life and your academic life. So it was just only the points I just want added to those the comments.
I think those are all our questions, though. So I will conclude the session. But I want to thank once again Dr. Mina and Dr. Saeed and Arash for all your contributions. This was really interesting just for me, and I don't think I'm being biased in saying that. But hopefully this was very inspirational as a webinar for you and got you excited for joining us to come in the future. So thank you for attending, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you very
so
much.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Denzel.
Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care.